Dear 8th standard students, welcome back to this video session of Maths Term 3. Now we are going to solve exercise 4.3. Here we discuss about the compound interest. Let us get into the session.
Look at this exercise 4.3. We discuss about the compound interest. After a certain period, the difference between the amount and the money deposited is called compound interest. After a certain period, the difference between the amount and the money deposited is called compound interest. We call the time period after which the interest is added to the principal as the conversion period. The interest added to the time period after the interest is added to the principal, that is conversion period. When interest is compounded annually, and full year we have to compound it annually means what is the formula? That is amount equal to A for amount equal to principal B 1p into 1 plus R by 100. R denoted as rate of interest and N number of years. So A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power N. And then when the interest is compounded half-yearly means A equal to P into 1 plus R by here 200 whole power N 2N. A equal to P into 1 plus R by 200 whole power 2N. When the interest is compounded quarterly, A equal to P into 1 plus R by 400 whole to the power 4N. Listen, annually means here 100 in power 1N, and half yearly means 200 in power 2N, and quarterly means R divided by 400 in power 4N. Comparing the formulas and then read. When the interest is compounded annually, but the rate of interest differs year by year. Compounded annually, but the rate of interest differs. That means A equal to P into 1 plus A by 100, 1 plus B by 100 into 1 plus C by 100. Listen, A, B, C are the rate of interest, that is different means, so this formula we have to apply. Next, when interest is compound annually but time period is in fraction, say A, B by C years, that is it is in mixed fraction, right? A, B by C years means A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power A into 1 plus B by C into R by 100 whole 100. A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power A into 1 plus B by C into R divided by 100. Next one, compound interest. CI equal to amount minus P, A minus P, that is amount minus principal. For 2 years, the difference in compound interest and simple interest is CI minus SI equal to P into R by 100 whole to the power 2. For 2 years, the difference in CI, that is compound interest and simple interest, is CI minus SI equal to P into R by 100 whole square. For 3 years means the difference in CI and SI is CI minus SI equal to P into R by 100 whole square into 3 plus R by 100. And then last one, the simple interest and the compound interest remains the same for the first year or the first conversion period. These are the formulas we have to remember to solve the exercise problems. Let us enter into the exercise.
First question, fill in the blanks. First one, the compound interest on rupees 5,000 at 12% per annum for 2 years compounded annually is dash. Listen, they given here principal 5,000, rate of interest 12% and number of years 2 and compounded annually. So first amount equal to compounded annually means how will you find out the amount? P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Now A equal to P is 5,000 into 1 plus 12 by 100 whole to the power n is 2. 5,000 into 100 into 100 plus 12 112 divided by whole to the power 2. Now 5,000 into 112 by 100 into square means multiply the numbers into 2 times. Now cancel the zeros. And here 2. 112 into 112 we get 12,544. Now here 2 only is there. Cancelled means we get 2 1 is 2, 6 2s are 12, 2 2s are 4, balance 1 it becomes 14, 7 times and 2 times here. So 6,272. That is amount. We have to find out compound interest means what's the formula? A minus P, that is 6,000 amount, 6,272 minus 5,000 we get 1,272. That is the answer. Now first one answer is rupees 1,272. Next one, the compound interest on 8,000 rupees at 10% per annum for 1 year compounded half yearly. Here P equal to 8,000 and rate of interest 10%, n number of year 1 year. Compounded half yearly. Half yearly. Half yearly means amount equal to P into 1 plus what's the formula? R by 200 whole to the power 2n. Now principal is 8,000 into 1 plus R is 10 divided by 100, 2 into n is 1. Now simplify means we get 8,000 into here 100 into 100, 110. 2 into 1, 2. So whole square we multiply into 2 times. Cancel this one, 0 0 cancel, and 2 0 also here cancelled. We get 80 into 121, that is 8,820. That is amount. Calculate the compound interest means amount minus principal. How much? Rupees 820 only. So answer rupees 820. And third one, the annual rate of growth in population of a town is 10%. If its present population is 26,620, then the population 3 years ago was dash. Listen, they given the compound interest, that is amount. Let the 3 years ago was the populations there. That is, we have to find out the principal. Let the principal be x. Then they given compound interest, that is 26,620. That is amount A equal to. And then rate of interest 10%, number of years 3 years. Now amount equal to, that is 26,620 equal to principal into, how will you find out? 1 plus r by 100 power 3, that is equal to x into 110 by 100 power 3 means multiply that into 3 times. Now x equal to 26,620 equal to x into 110 by 100 into 110 by 100 into 110 by 100. Now change x equal to, here 26,620 is there. From here the numbers go there this time. This side brings this side means it becomes 100 by 110. We have to take reciprocal for that. Bring this side means. Now cancellation, simplify means we get 20,000. That is the answer. Years ago, before, the population was 20,000. Fourth one, if the compound interest is calculated quarterly, the amount is found using the formula. Calculated quarterly, what is the formula? That is they ask. So amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 400 power 4n. Quarterly means here 100, here annually means here 100, here n only. Half yearly means here 200, here also 2. Quarterly means here 400, 4n. And then Last one, the difference between CI, that is compound interest, and simple interest for 2 years for the principal of 5000 at the rate of interest 8% per annum is dash. Listen. We have the formula. Principal 5000, rate of interest 8%. Difference between the CI and SI. We have the formula, that is CI minus SI equal to P into R by 100 power, here 2 years now, so only 2. So here P equal to 5000, 8 by 100 power 2. So 5000 into 8 by 100 into 8 by 100. 3 zeros cancel, and 5 1 is 5, 5 2s are 10, again 2 1 is 2, 4 2s are 8. So remaining number 4 into 8, that is 32. Now the difference is rupees 32. That is the answer.
Second sum, say true or false. Depreciation value is calculated by the formula P into 1 minus R by 100 power n. Listen, this is correct statement. Depreciation value we have to subtract. So, P into 1 minus R by 100 power n is true. Second one, if the present population of a city is P and it increases at the rate of R percentage per annum, then the population n years ago would be P into 1 plus R by 100 power n. Listen here. Here we have to find out amount means P into 1 plus R by 100, but they given n years ago, so they given the present population means that is amount. So we have to find out principal. So what is principal here? We don't know principal. So amount we know that here 1 plus R by 100 power n, it is in multiplication. Bring this side means it becomes division. So that is the formula, but they given amount formula, that is first statement. Next one, the present value of a machine is 16,800. It depreciates at 25% per annum. Its worth after 2 years is rupees 9,450. Listen. They given P equal to 16,800 present value, and depreciation rate of depreciation is 25%. So number of years n equal to 2. Now depreciation value, how will you find out? That is the formula, right? P into 1 minus R by 100 power n. So P is 16,800 into 1 minus 25 by 100 power 2. 16,800 into 100 into 100 minus 25, 75 by 100. We have to multiply this number into 2 times because square. Cancel these numbers.
3 25s are 75, 4 25s are 100. Here also like that. Now cancel it, okay, by fourth table. 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16, 2 fours are 8. Put the 2 zeros. What's the value here? 4200 into 3 into 3 by 4. Again fourth table. 4 1 is 4. Here that means 10 fours are 40, balance 2 25 times. Put the 0 means 1050. Multiply this 1050 into 3 into 3. We get how much? 9450. They given also 9450. So that is true statement. Next one. The time taken for 1000 rupees to become 1331 at rate of 20% per annum compounded annually is 3 years. Listen here. P equal to 1000, R equal to 20% and amount they given 1331. We have to find out N. So 1331 equal to P into, that is 1000 into 1 plus 20 by 100 power N. Now here 1000 is in multiplication, bring the side means division. So 1331 by 1000 equal to, here 100 into 100 plus 20, 120 by 100. Listen here. Thousand 331, that is 11 cube divided by 10 into 10 into 10 whole power 3 equal to 120, 0 cancel, so 12 by 10 power n. Listen, the base are equal, then only we equalize the powers, but here base are not equal, so that is not equal. So n is not equal to 3, but they given 3 years, number of years is 3, that is false statement. Next one. Fifth one. The compound interest on 16,000 for 9 months at rate of 20% per annum compounded quarterly is rupees 2522. So principal equal to 16,000 and n equal to 9 month, that is 9 by 12, cancelled means we get 3 by 4 month, that is equal to 3 by 4 years, and r equal to 20. So amount equal to 16,000 into 1 plus 20 by quarterly, that is 400 power 4n. 4 into n is 3 by 4. 4 cancelled. We get 16,000 into 420 by 400 into 420 by 400 into 420 by 400, because here 3. So 3 times we have to multiply the number. We get here cancellation, 0 cancelled, here 0 cancel, here 0 cancel, one more 0 is there in the denominator, So 3 zeros, here also 3 zeros, and then cancel the by fourth table. 4 4s are 16, again so we get, multiply the numbers means we get rupees 18,522. So we have, that is amount. Compound interest means minus principal amount minus principal, that is 2,522. That is the answer. They also given that only, that is true statement. That is the answer. Third sum, find the compound interest on rupees 3,200 at 2.5% per annum for 2 years, compounded annually. Listen, first write down what they given. Given principal, that is 3,200, and rate of interest 2.5%, and n equal to 2 years. Compounded annually means amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 power n. First we want to find out amount and then compound interest. Amount, here principal equal to 3,200 into 1 plus R equal to 2.5. Write down like that. 2.5 is 25 by 10 whole divided by 100 power 2. 3,200 into, now the 10 multiply with the 100, so 1 plus 25 by 100 into 10 power 2. Now cancel this one. 125 is 25, 4 25s are 100. Now 3,200 into, now here 4 into 10 40, 40 into 1 40 plus 1, so 40 plus 1 whole divided by 40 power 2. Now 3,200 into 41 by 40, again 41 by 40. Why? Because power is 2, so multiply this number into 2 times. Now cancellation, 0 0 cancel, here also 0 0 cancelled, this 2 0 2 0 cancelled. Now multiplied by, sorry, cancelled by 4 table. 1 4 is 4, here 8 4s are 32, again 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Remaining number 2 into 41 into 41. How much? 41 into 41. 4 4s, 1 1 is 1. 4 1s are 1. 4 1s are 1, 4. 4 4s are 16. Into again 2. So we get 2 8 2s are 16, carry over 1, 6 2s are 12, plus 1 13, so 1 carry over 1 again, 1 2 is 2, plus 1 3, so 3362, that is amount. And now we have to find out the compound interest. What's the formula? Compound interest equal to amount minus principal, that is amount is 3362 minus principal is 3200. Cancel this number means we get, subtract this numbers means we get 162. That is the compound interest. That is the answer.
Fourth sum. Find the compound interest for 2.5 years on 4,000 rupees at 10% per annum if the interest is compounded yearly. Listen, first write down what they given. Given principal P equal to how much? 4,000 rupees. And then rate of interest R equal to 10%. And then number of years N equal to 2.5 years. That is in the form A, B by C. Now we want to find out the amount. What is the formula? They given number of years in this form. That is P into 1 plus R by 100 power A into 1 plus B by C into R divided by 100. That is the formula. Now substitute the values. 4,000 into 1 plus R is 10%, so 10 by 100 power A. A is what here? 2. That implies A equal to 2, B by C equal to 1 by 2. So 1 plus B by C means 1 by 2 into R, that is by 10 into 10 divided by 100. Now 4,000 into 100 into 10, 100 into 1, 100 plus 10, 110. Here A equal to 2. So 110 divided by 100 square into 1 plus, here cancel this, 2 1 is 2, 2 5s are 10, so here 5 by 100. Next step, 4,000 into 110 divided by 100 into 110 divided by 100, because it is in square, into 1 into 100, 100 and plus 100 plus 5, 105 by 100. Now cancel these numbers. 1 0 2 0, here also 2 0 cancel, and one more 0 is cancelled, and here 1 0 1 0 cancelled, here 1 0 cancelled, and 10 and 5, 2 5s are 10, here 21 5s are 105. Again 2 and 4 cancel by 2 table, 2 1 is 2, 2 2s are 4. Write the remaining numbers. 2 into 11 into 11 into 21. Multiply this all means we get 5082, that is amount. We want to find out the compound interest. So, compound interest, what is the formula? Compound interest equal to amount minus principal, that is amount 5082 minus principal 4000. Subtract this means we get rupees 1082, that is compound interest. That is the answer. Fifth sum, a principal becomes rupees 2028 in 2 years at 4% per annum compound interest. Find the principal. Listen, the principal becomes, so that is amount. Okay. So, write down what they given. Given rate of interest 4%, a number of years 2 years, and amount A equal to 2028. Amount means what? We want to find out principal. So, what is the formula? Instead of amount, we apply the formula means P into 1 plus R by 100 power n equal to 2028. So, here we don't know P, write down as it is, and 1 plus R is 4%. So, 4 by 100 power number of years n is 2 equal to 2028. Next step, 100 into 100 plus 4, 104 divided by 100 power 2 equal to 2028. Now, P into 104 by 100 into 104 by 100 equal to 2028. What is the next step? Keep here and here 2028 into, bring this side 104 divided by 100 means becomes 100 by 104, because division becomes multiplication, multiplication becomes division. So, 100 divided by 104 again. Now, the cancellation. $52, that is by 2 table, cancel by 2 table, 1 0, 10 2s are 20, 1 2 is 2, 4 2s are 8. Again 2 tables, 5 2s are 10, 50 2s are 100, and 1 balance, it becomes 14, so 7 times. Write down the remaining number. P equal to 507 into 100 divided by 52 into 100 divided by 52. Again cancellation, cancelled by 4th table, 13 4s are 52, 25 4s are 100, and here 13 4s are 52, 25 4s are 100. Now, again cancel this number, Thirteen 1 is 13, here 3 times 39, and 9 times 39 13s are 507. Again cancel by 13th table. 13 1 is 13, 13 3 is 39. So remaining numbers 3 into 25 into 25. Multiply this means we get rupees 1875. That is the principal amount. That is the answer. Sixth sum. In how many years will 3375 becomes 4096 at 1/3% per annum if the interest is compounded half yearly? Listen, first write down what they given. Given principal equal to 3375 and rate of interest 13 1/3%. That means 13 3s are 39 plus 1 40 divided by 3%. Here compounded half yearly. So we use the formula, and then one more thing, they give an amount also, amount equal to 4096. Now the formula is, instead of amount we apply the formula P into 1 plus R by 200 whole power 2n, that is compounded half yearly. In 1 year means 100, here also only n there, but here half yearly means 200, here 2n equal to 4096. Now apply the values. 3375 into 1 plus R is 40 divided by 3 divided by 200 power 2n equal to 4096, and 3375 into 1 plus, here 3 is multiplied with 200, so 40 divided by 600 power 2n equal to 4096. Now the 3300 is in multiplication, no? Bring this side means division, and here 1 into 600 640 divided by 600 whole to the power 2n equal to 4096 divided by 3375. Next step, 0 0 cancelled, and 64, 15 4s are 60, 16 4s are 64. So 16 by 15 power 2n equal to 4096 divided by 3375. Listen here, 16 divided by 15 whole to the power 2n, like the steps. Here what number, that oriented number is there, that is 16 to the power 3, 16 cube equal to 4096. 16 into 16 into 16, that is 16 into 16 into 16 equal to 4096, and 15 power 3 also 3375. So 16 power 3 divided by 15 power 3. We can write that 16 divided by 15 whole to the power 3. Now the base are equal. Now equating the powers. Equating the powers, that is 2n equal to 3. N equal to 3. Here multiplication. 2 is in multiplication. Bring this side means division. So divide this means we get 1, 2 is 2, balance 1. So quotient 1, remainder 1, divisor 2. So 1.5 years is the answer. Seventh sum, find the compound interest on rupees 15,000 for 3 years if the rate of interest are 15%, 20%, 25% for the first, second and third years respectively. Listen, it is different rate of interest in 3 years. First year they gives 15% rate of interest, and second year 20%, third year 25%. Write down what they given. Principal rupees 15,000 and rate of interest. Rate of interest for year 1, that is equal to 15%, and rate of interest for year 2, that is 20%, and rate of interest for year 3, that is 25%. In this form, we apply the formula. Listen, A amount equal to P into 1 plus A by 100 into 1 plus B by 100 into 1 plus C by 100. Now apply the values. 15,000 into 1 plus, what is A? So that is A, this B, this C. So A is 15 divided by 100 into 1 plus B is 20 divided by 100 into 1 plus C 25 divided by 100. Now 15,000 into 100 into 1, 100 plus 15, 115. Here 100 into 1, 100 plus 20, 120 by 100. Next 125 by 100. Write down like this. 15,000 into 115 by 100 into 120 by 100 into 125 by 100. Now cancellation, 3 zeros. So here 3 zeros cancelled and one more 0 is cancelled here. And listen, 100 and 125 cancelled by 25 tables. 5 25s are 100, 4 25s are 5 25s are 125, 4 25s are 100. Now 4 1 is 4, 4 3s are 12. Write down the remaining numbers. 15 into 115 into 3 and 5. Now multiply this value. Multiply this all values means we get 25,875. that is amount. Now we want to find out the compound interest. So compound interest equal to amount minus principal, that is 25,875 minus principal is 15,000. Subtract this numbers means we get rupees 10,875, that is compound interest. That is the answer. Eighth sum, find the difference between compound interest and simple interest on rupees 5,000 for 1 year at 2% per annum if the interest is compounded half yearly. Listen, first write down what they given. Principal P equal to 5,000 rupees, N equal to number of years, that is 1 year, and rate of interest 2% per annum. Per annum means per year, and given compounded half yearly. Difference between the compound interest and simple interest, we have the formula. What is that? Compound interest minus simple interest equal to P into R by 200, because here compounded half yearly, power 2n. Now substitute the values. 5,000 into what is R? 2 by 200 power 2 into 1. 2 into n is 1. So 5,000 into 2 to cancel, so 1 by 100 power 2 into 1 2. Now 5,000 into 1 by 100 into 1 by 100. Now the zeros are cancelled. What is balance here? 5 by 10 only. Divide means we get 0.5, that is compound interest minus simple interest. Therefore, the difference is rupees 0.50, 50 paise. That is the answer. Ninth sum, find the rate of interest if the difference between compound interest and simple interest on rupees 8,000 compounded annually for 2 years is rupees 20. Listen, here they given principal and difference between the compound interest and simple interest, that is 20 rupees, number of years. We have to find out the rate of interest. Write down what they given. P equal to rupees 8,000 and number of years 2 years. Rate of interest we have to find out, and they given difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years, that is CI minus SI equal to rupees 20. Now we know that CI minus SI equal to rupees 20. What is the formula for this one? P into R by 100 power n equal to rupees 20. Now substitute the values. 8000 into r we don't know, power n is 2 equal to 20. R by 100 power 2, keep it here sir, here, and then 20, here 8000 is a multiplication, bring this side means division. Now the cancellation, 1 0 0 cancelled, 1 2 is 2, 4 2s are 8. Now r by 100 power 2 equal to 1 by 400 here. Next step, here square means bring this side, it becomes square root. So r by 100 equal to square root of 1 by 400. Now r by 100 equal to, take square root of 400 means 20, 20 20s are 400. So 1 by 20. Now r equal to 1 by 20, here 100 is in division, bring this side means multiplication. Now cancel the numbers, 20 5s are 100. So r equal to 5%. Therefore rate of interest equal to 5%. That is the answer. 10th sum, find the principal if the difference between compound interest and simple interest on it at 15% per annum for 3 years is rupees 1134. Listen, here also they given the difference between the compound interest and simple interest and rate of interest, number of years. Now we have to find out principal. Now write down what they given. Number of years, 3 years, and rate of interest 15% per annum, and they given compound interest, difference between the compound interest and simple interest, how much? Rupees 1300, 1134. That is difference between compound interest and simple interest for 3 years. For 3 years, what is the formula? Now difference between compound interest and simple interest for 3 years, formula P into R by 100 power 2 into 3 plus R by 100 equal to 1134. Now substitute the values, we don't know P. Now R is 15%, so 15 by 100 power 2 into 3 plus 15 by 100 equal to 1134. Now bring this side, the numbers into here 15 by 100 means, bring this side means we get reciprocal. So 100 by 15, that is square, so 2 times we have to put, and here 3 into 100, 300 plus 15, 315 by 100. Here means 100 by 315. Now cancel these numbers by third table. 3 5s are 15. Here 3 3s are 9, balance 2 23. 7 3s are 21, balance 2 it becomes 24 8 times. Again here by 3 table means 5 times, and here 1 2 3s are 6, balance 1 it becomes 18, so 126. Write down the remaining number 126 into 100 divided by 5. It get cancelled by fifth table, that is 20. Here also 20. 20 into 20, and here 100 by 315. Again cancel these numbers by ninth table. 9 3s are 27, balance 4 it becomes 45. 9 5s are 45, sorry 5, and here 1 9 is 9, balance 3 36, that is 4 times. Now cancelled by seventh table means 5 here and here 2, and again cancel these two numbers by fifth table, that means 5 1 is 5, 5 20 is 100. Now write down the remaining number 2 into 20 into 20 into, here also 20. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 1 2 3, 3 zeros. So principal amount is rupees 16,000. Therefore principal amount equal to rupees 16,000. That is the answer. Here exercise 4.3 is over. So children, practice well. I'll see you again in next exercise. Thank you.